Understanding NGOs, the basics. Non-governmental organizations or NGOs are a vital part of our world. They step in where help is needed most. These groups work independently, not part of any government. Their main goal is not to make money but to improve society. They tackle issues like poverty, health, education, human rights and environmental protection. NGOs are driven by people who want to make a difference. They fill critical gaps where governments cannot reach or lack resources. NGOs operate at local, national and international levels. Think of doctors volunteering in remote villages or activists fighting for cleaner air. These are often the work of NGOs. They bring expertise, dedication and a deep understanding of local needs. This allows them to create targeted solutions. Their work touches millions of lives every single day, often in unseen ways. The term non-governmental is key, meaning they are separate from state control. This independence allows them to be critical and challenge government policies if needed. They can work in areas where governments might be unwilling or unable to act. This autonomy is crucial for their credibility and helps them gain the trust of the communities they serve. Another core aspect is their non-profit nature. Any surplus funds are reinvested into the organization's mission and activities. This ensures that the primary focus remains on the cause, not personal enrichment. This non-profit status often comes with legal obligations requiring transparency and accountability in how funds are managed. Defining an NGO can be complex. There isn't one single, universally accepted definition. The World Bank defines NGOs as private organizations pursuing activities to relieve suffering, promote the interests of the poor, protect the environment, provide basic social services, or undertake community development. The UN describes NGOs as non-profit, voluntary citizens groups organized on a local, national, or international level. NGOs are mission-oriented, service-driven, and aim to make a tangible, positive difference in people's lives. NGOs are independent from government, setting their own agendas and methods. This autonomy is crucial for credibility and accountability. NGOs are non-profit, reinvesting surplus into their mission. Volunteers play a key role, driven by passion and commitment. Their mission-oriented approach addresses social, economic, and environmental issues. Section 4, the heart of an NGO key traits, Part 2. Advocacy and policy influence are significant roles for many NGOs. They often act as a voice for the voiceless, speaking up for marginalized or underrepresented groups. They raise awareness about important issues and campaign for policy changes. This can involve research, lobbying, public education campaigns, or direct engagement with policymakers. By highlighting problems and proposing solutions, NGOs can shape public debate and influence government decisions. This advocacy work is vital for driving systemic change. Community participation and a grassroots approach are common. Many NGOs work closely with local communities, believing in empowering people from the ground up. This involves listening to community needs and involving them in designing and implementing projects. This participatory approach ensures that interventions are relevant and sustainable, building local capacity and ownership. Working at the grassroots level allows NGOs to understand complex local realities and tailor their efforts effectively. This deep connection to communities is a source of their strength. NGOs often rely on diverse funding sources, ensuring their sustainability and independence. Funding can come from individual donations, grants from foundations, support from international organizations, or government agencies for specific projects. Some NGOs also engage in income-generating activities that align with their non-profit status. Managing these diverse funding streams requires transparency and robust financial management systems. A non-political and neutral stance is often an ideal for NGOs, especially those working in conflict zones or sensitive political contexts. Their aim is to provide humanitarian aid or focus on development based on need without favoring any political faction. This neutrality can be crucial for access, allowing them to reach affected populations. However, advocacy work itself can be seen as political. Many NGOs navigate this by focusing on human rights and humanitarian principles, with their primary allegiance to the people they serve, not to political ideologies. Section 5. Why NGOs matter, impact and importance. Flexibility and adaptability are key strengths of NGOs. Unlike large government bureaucracies, NGOs can often respond quickly and adapt to changing circumstances. This is crucial in emergencies and dynamic development contexts. They can pilot innovative approaches and test new solutions to social problems. If something isn't working, they can adjust their strategies. This agility allows them to be effective and address emerging needs efficiently. This responsiveness makes them valuable partners in tackling complex challenges. They're often the first to respond in a crisis. NGOs operate within a legal and institutional structure, typically registered as legal entities subject to the laws of the countries where they operate. This legal status provides legitimacy and creates a framework for accountability. Many NGOs have boards of directors, established governance structures, and reporting mechanisms to ensure transparency in their operations and finances. This formal structure helps build trust, reassuring donors and the public that they are serious, well-managed organizations committed to their missions. The impact of NGOs on marginalized communities can be profound. They often work with people overlooked by others, including the poor, ethnic minorities, women, children, refugees, and people with disabilities. NGOs provide essential services like healthcare and education, empowering these communities to claim their rights and improve their livelihoods. They provide a platform for their voices to be heard. By focusing on the most vulnerable, NGOs contribute to a more just society, helping to reduce inequality and promote inclusive development. In conclusion, NGOs are indispensable actors in today's world. They are driven by compassion and a commitment to change. They fill gaps left by governments and markets, champion causes, and give voice to the marginalized. Their role in building a better future cannot be overstated. Please like and share the video among your friends. For more detail, kindly visit bestsocialwork.com.